9.1 to 9.3. In this section, we are going to discuss solve by factoring when a is greater than 1. When the number in front of the x square is greater than 1, then we are going to use cross and box method to solve for quadratic equation. So first we are going to use the cross method and then box, and then we find the factors. And then we are going to use the zero product property to solve for x. So when you compare this equation with the standard form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, on the top of the cross you write a times c, so which is 3 times negative 2 on the top. So 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. And on the bottom, you're going to write the same number, the middle number. And now you're going to look for two numbers. When you multiply, you get negative 6. When you add, you get 5. So those numbers are going to be 6 times negative 1. Because 6 times negative 1 is negative 6, and 6 minus 1 is 5. Now, we are going to fill this box. To fill this box, we are going to use the cross, and we are going to use the original equation. So in the original equation, you write the first number here and the last number on this column. So the first number is 3x squared, and the last number is negative 2. Now these two spaces, the diagonal spaces, are going to be filled with the number that you just found. These number can go in any order. 6 can go here, 1 can go here, or negative 1 can go here, 6 can go here, in any order. So right now I'm going to use 6x here and negative 1x here. And now we are going to find out the numbers that goes here and here. So just concentrate on the first row here. On the first row, take out the GCF for the first row. So 3x squared and 6x, the GCF of these two numbers is going to be 3x, because 3x divides this number as well as 6x. Now you're going to look for this number. When you multiply these two, you get 3x squared. So the number that goes here should be x, because 3x times x is 3x squared. 3x times 2 is 6x, so the number that goes here is 2. The number that goes here, when you multiply these two, you get negative 1. That number should be negative 1. Negative 1 times x is negative 1x. Negative 1 times 2 is negative 2. Make the side numbers as factors. So 3x minus 1, x plus 2 are the two factors. So we are done up to making factors, but we are not done solving it. Solving means find the x value. To find the x value, you're going to put them equal to 0. So put these two factors equal to 0 one by one. Apply the zero product property, and you're going to solve for x. So 3x equals 1, and x equals 1 over 3. That's our first number. And x equals negative 2 is our second solution. X equals 1 over 3 and x equals negative 2. Now we are going to do problem number 15 to 20. For number 15, you make a cross first, and on the top of the cross you have the number 2 times 5, that is 10. On the bottom, you're going to get a middle term, that is 11. You're looking for two numbers. When you multiply, you get 10. And when you add them, you get 11. And those numbers are 10 and 1. So 10 times 1 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. Now you're going to make a box. Inside the box, you're going to take this number, first number here, last number on the other diagonal. And this diagonal will be filled with the number that you found. It is 10x and 1x. GCF of the first row is 2x. And now once you find the GCF from the first row, you're going to find out what you're going to multiply here to get 2x squared. So you find that 2x times x is 2x squared, so you need x here. 2x times 5 is 10x, so you need 5 here. And here you're going to get 1 because 1 times x is x, 1 times 5 is 5. So the two factors are 2x plus 1, x plus 5. Put them equal to 0, 1 by 1 and solve using opposite operation. You get x equals negative 1 over 2, x equals negative 5. For number 16, on the top you get 3 times negative 11, negative 33, on the bottom is negative 8. Two numbers that you multiply to get negative 33 and add to get negative 8 are negative 11 and 3. Fill the box. First number go here, last go here. These two numbers are negative 11 and 3. The GCF for the first row is 3x. 3x times x is 3x squared. 3x times 1 is 3x. And here you're going to get negative 11 times x is negative 11x. And negative 11 times 1 is negative 11. Make two factors, x plus 1, 3x minus 11. Put them equal to 0 and find the x value. Number 17, on the top you get 4 and 3. 4 times 3 is 12. Bottom is 7. Two number that you found is 4 and 3. 4 goes here, 3 goes here, and these numbers are these two. GCF of the first row is 4x. Multiply with x to get a 4x squared. Multiply to get 1 to get 4x. And similarly, you get this number. Put the outer number into brackets and put them equal to 1 by 1 equal to 0 and find the x values. So you're going to do number 18 the same way. 12 goes on the top, 8 on the bottom. Two numbers is 6 and 2. Fill the box. This first number go here, last go here. These two places are filled with 6 and 2. GCF of the first row, 6x times 2x is 12x squared times 1 is 6x. Here you got 1. Put the outer number into bracket 1 by 1 and put them equal to 0 to get x values. For number 19, you're going to get the GCF of these two terms, and the GCF is 9x. Inside you left with x plus 5 equals 0. And put them equal to 0 1 by 1 to get the x value. And the x values are going to be 0 and negative 5. For number 20, you're going to make a cross. And on the top of the cross is 18 times 5, negative 90. Bottom is 9. Two numbers are negative 9 and 10. This number goes in the diagonal, first number, and the last number go here. Two founded number, 10x and 9x goes here. GCF of the first row is 5x, and x times 5x is 5x squared, 5x times 2 is 10x. And here you're going to get negative 9 because negative 9 times x is negative 9x, and negative 9 times 2 is negative 18. Outer number makes two factor. Put them equal to 0 1 by 1. X equals 9 over 5 and x equals negative 2 is your answer.